Some parents in Waverly are unhappy tonight.
Yes, they don't like the choices made by the school board president in District 145, Ward 4. They are so unhappy, there are efforts to recall his position. I spoke with a few parents as well as the president of the school board to see what has caused the recall. The petition is surrounded by an emergency resolution, which was used during the height of the pandemic to give the superintendent power to make changes regarding the coronavirus in schools. This emergency resolution was voted to stay in place until May of 2022, and many parents are unhappy with that decision.
We as parents do not get to elect the superintendent. We elect the board members from our ward. So we really felt like our voice had been silenced.
The school board president feels this resolution is necessary as COVID is ever changing.
If an emergency situation came up, by open meetings law, we have to have X number of days notice and find a day when we can have a quorum of the members present. And sometimes that's just too long when we're dealing with COVID and all the things that we need to deal with right now. And so he has to be able to make some decisions on the fly to make sure that we're doing the best for the health and safety of our students and staff.
Parents feel the reason for the recall has become clouded by misinformation.
The topic of the recall was about giving up the voice of the parents. It wasn't about COVID procedures. It wasn't about masking. It was about our elected leaders not silencing us.
Andy Grossen says, quote, "It doesn't silence anything."
Dr. Worrell is not going to do anything that he doesn't know that he has full board support on. And if he did something like that, we absolutely have the authority to call a meeting and essentially undo what was done.
Parents want to make it known this decision to recall an elected official is not a political one.
We are a group of a melting pot of amazing parents who truly care about their students and have opinions on both sides of every line that can be possibly drawn about this topic. But the main thing that we all get along perfectly about is remaining in control.
Now, the petition has allowed for the recall to enter the election phase. Ballots were mailed out today, Monday, December 20th, and voters should be receiving them in the mail within the next few days.
And voters have until January 11th to get their ballots back to the election office.